Round 16 in the Ninja A-League comes to a close at Wanderers Football Park. Western Sydney Wanderers hosting Adelaide United in a matchup that is more than meets the eye. On face value, it's 11th hosting 6th, but don't let the ladder fool you. This is a clash between two of the table's form sides, and they are eager to keep the good times rolling in Rooty Hill. Jeff Abraham's high-flying Wanderers 4 games unbeaten after reversing their Sydney Derby curse and upsetting Melbourne City in the space of 5 days. The question remains, though, can they bring the winning ways back to Wonderland? They remain 358 days without a home win, and they make 2 changes from their 3rd game in 8 days as they look to upset an Adelaide United side who have lost just once in their last 7 games and boast a 10-game unbeaten streak against the Wanderers, the most recent of which came back in an emphatic 5-2 win back in December. But there's no doubting the Wanderers have improved since then. This is their team for today. Ella Buchanan and Millie Bennett have traded the left-back slot in the last few weeks. The 17-year-old comes in today, and Alana Cern is back for a first start since January 3rd in place of Wong Ying, who drops to the bench. By contrast, it's an unchanged Adelaide United lineup after their win against Melbourne City. Former Wanderer Sarah Morgan pairing with Melissa Taranto in central midfield. Erin Healy, Emily Condon and Fiona Wirtz supplying the attacking threat. They all have great scoring records against the Wanderers. And keep an eye out for Chelsea Dorber on the bench. If she comes on, she'll make her 100th Ninja A-League appearance. The two teams making their way out of the tunnel and onto the turf at Wanderers Football Park. As mentioned, Adelaide 5-2 winners. When these two last went head-to-head, Talia Yunus looking for another standout showing today. The 17-year-old who made Ninja A-League appearance number 50 last time out, the youngest player ever to reach that figure. It's been a big key behind the Wanderers' recent resurgence, which has seen them go 4 games unbeaten in the Ninja A-League for the first time in a long time. She's had a hand in goals in each of the last 2 games. It was her corner that was turned in for an own goal, the eventual match winner against Melbourne City. And there's Erin Healy. She's only 1 and a bit seasons into life in the Ninja A-League, but the Wanderers may already be her favourite opponent. 3 wins, 3 goals in 3 games against the team from Sydney's West. Jeff Abrahams has got his side in grip of their best run of form since he took over a little over a year ago. It's the first time since March 2024 since the Wanderers have gone 4 games without a loss. As the referee for today, Rachel Mitchison, in charge for the 91st time in the Ninja A-League. Misuk Park and Claire Green, the assistants. Charlotte Flynn is the 4th official. And after breaking Adelaide's 1,836-day wait for a win against Melbourne City, Theos Yunus has his sights set on improving their road record today. Just 3 points picked up, 1 win on the road this season. 4 points in total, 3 goals scored. Work to do for the Reds as they plot back-to-back finals appearances this season for the first time ever in the Ninja A-League. It's been a season for broken records in this competition. Adelaide ended that long hoodoo against Melbourne City last week. Now they are out to defend one of the longest remaining unbeaten runs in the competition head-to-head. The Wanderers have not gotten the chocolates over the Reds in 6 years and 88 days, not since the 2019-20 season, the last time the Wanderers managed to make the finals. Captain Isabel Hodgson issuing the final instructions for the Reds, who are playing in their change strip today with an off-white number. They'll be hoping to be bang on form today as they look to leave Wonderland with 3 points once again. Fiona Wirtz will be looking to keep up her superb scoring streak against the Wanderers. Has picked up her form of late. 2 goals in the last 4 weeks, including the opener in that win against Melbourne City. Englishwoman starting to catch fire again in the Ninja A-League. She'll be setting herself for a big end to this season as we await kickoff. 2 sides in rich veins of form, only one will be able to come out on top in the final game of round 16 in the Ninja A-League. Great to have your company for it. Wherever you're tuning in from. Western Sydney have been a different side in the last month of Ninja A-League action. Tough start to the season, just 1 win in the opening couple of months. How quickly things can change. They went 68 days without a win in the competition. All of a sudden, 4 games unbeaten, 3 wins on the spin, closing in on their best ever run of form in this competition.
Just don't let them get in between lines. You can afford to come with us.
Interesting to see how these two shake up against one another. And they both come into this game having won against Melbourne City. Very different performances.
Yes, good.
Wanderers in midweek, a real dogged display of defensive diligence. It's been a warm weekend up to this point in New South Wales. This game was originally meant to be played yesterday as part of a double-header with the Wanderers men's team at CommBank Stadium, but delayed due to the heats, and as you can see, far better conditions for football today. Much lower temperature. Has been a bit of rainabouts across the state today, so that'll slicken the surface for both sides. Bennett's back in the Wanderers 11 today in place of Ella Buchanan. 17-year-old will have happy memories of playing Adelaide United. It is the club against whom she made her Ninja A-League debut back in 2024 at this venue. Tonkin has just overcooked that one for Emily Hodson. Loose ball in the middle. It's going to be picked up by Talia Yunus. Someone's outside of the football. He's going to sit up for Danica Matos initially, and eventually Ilona Melag will be able to gather.
Keep it central.
Ilona Melag coming up today against the side where she got her first start of the season back on the 27th of December. Fairly solid in between the sticks. For the occasional blip on the radar since coming in, but there's learning curves of life in the Ninja A-League to be expected for a 17-year-old. There's another talented 17-year-old in Alyssa Rungsard. Nice ball from Enna Harada to find Talia Yunus. Kong couldn't take it in stride, and Tonkin able to clear.
Up again. Connect. Hodgie, step up now. Hodgie, step up. Hey, Poppy, good. Step higher, Poppy. Alyssa, give us a run.
Wilson has pushed it wide to Poppy Hooks. Pushing it towards Talia Yunus. Delicate control from the teenager, and a great pass through the lines for Millie Bennett. Brilliant play from the Wanderers, but Ella Tonkin equal to the task. And she clears away for the first corner of the evening's action. She's been in very solid recent form, has Ella Tonkin. Theus Yunus said in midweek after that win against Melbourne City that he regards her as one of, if not the best, central defenders in the Ninja A-League at present. She'll have her work cut out from this Wanderers corner. Lofted in by Yunus. Kong, the lurking target, who connected with the header, but to no real threats to this Adelaide United defence. And she has been a serious threat from those corner deliveries of Talia Yunus in recent weeks. Yuan Kong scored the goal that sealed the Wanderers' first Sydney Derby win in 6 years. So Adelaide just eventually conspired to clear lines that time around. Hooks. Inside, worked off it by Matilda McNamara. Feed the ball back to Erin Healy. She was the star of the show in that 5-2 win back in late December. Erin Healy. 2 goals, 1 in either half. First, a fantastic solo effort. Doesn't half mind a game against the Wanderers. Adelaide United, in general, don't half mind a game against the Wanderers. On each of the last 8 in this 10-game unbeaten run. Only 1 draw in that stretch. Soon winning it in the air. Harada to recycle for the home side. United just having a hard time connecting their passes further afield at the moment. Ungsar looking to drive. Yunus flicking it towards goal, but it's a comfortable claim for Ilona Melag. Aren't we blessed with some young talent out there at Wanderers Football Park today? So at least 4 players at the age of 17 out there today. Mr. Ungsar, Talia Yunus, Millie Bennett, Luna Melag. And some established stars out there today, a real glimpse into the future as well. I think at this point you could probably claim Talia Yunus as an established star. Leapfrogs Alana Murphy to become the largest or youngest Centurion in this competition last week. So she's in pretty solid company.
Lock in. We win. Back press.
Saad manages to find a gap where there wasn't one. Harada did the same. So too Chisari. A great switching ball for the run of Danica Matos. Wanderers with numbers forward as well. It's swung in, but repelled by Tonkin. Alana Cern.
Give us a run. Cross the line. Give us a run. Hodgie, knee run.
Jasari. Yunus went for the back heel. Morgan was more positioned rather than clairvoyance. Did have a brief stint at Wonderland. Sarah Morgan, only a handful of appearances back in the 21-22 season, but a couple of her former teammates out there today. Wanderers able to pick this one off. Yuan Kong trying to slip it through for Ung Saad. Well controlled by Wirtz. Condon setting a task for Mel Taranto. Used to seeing her twin sister Alyssa or Adriana on this right flank, but it's Melissa who's going for it herself, and Wanderers able to block the cross and rid the danger. Hodgson starts up the eyes. Healy the target. Wirtz on the follow-up, and the Wanderers clear it off the line, or did they? That's the question Adelaide United are asking. No whistle arrives. Desperate defending to save the day for the hosts. Condon. Adelaide have got their tails up now. Morgan. Hodgson likes to retreat.
Walk it up. Go on, come on.
Adelaide United spent the vast majority of the opening 10 minutes struggling to connect a pass in the front third. And now they have gone inches away. Oh, that was so close to scoring the opener at Wanderers Football Park. Desperate defending, denying Fiona Wirtz the fourth goal against the Wanderers.
Get your lines together.
Hodgson. Off the arm of Millie Bennett. Eventually Rachel Mitchinson decides that the answer is yes. Interesting to see how that Wanderers defence holds up today with two changes to seem like an otherwise settled back four. Millie Bennett has been handed the opportunity in place of Ella Buchanan, though. She's usually taken it with both hands. Shane Karmas marshalling her marker. She knows Adelaide are a solid set-piece side, at least because of Emily Condon's technical ability. And it comes from Condon, flick towards goal, but simple stuff for Sham Karmas, the header of Matilda McNamara.
What's long? What's long? What's long? Drop your line, Condon. One up, one cover.
That one is going to drop out the back for Ung Saad. Tonkin able to do enough. Wanderers really edging the possession count early doors, but it's been a good couple of minutes for the visiting Reds. Hooks up the line. Clever flick from Ung Saad. Kong waiting for supports. And Morgan breaks away. Past the reach of Healy, though.
Get close to the action. Yes, got to win.
Great passing patterns from Western Sydney, and it's flicked across to Talia Younis, who is offside. Flag raised against the 17-year-old talent. It's a frustrating end to what was otherwise a really pretty patch of play from this Western Sydney side. Healy, great turn from the Irish international. Couldn't get the beating of Chisari, but it's fallen to Wirtz. Now Hodgson. Healy, she'll have a crack this time. Oh. Always get up and about when Erin Healy is shooting from that sort of range. Shane Karmas not as bothered by it as perhaps the rest at Wanderers Football Park. Erin Healy, never a player who is afraid to fire on goal when the opportunity presents. No player in the Ninja A-League has had more shots than the American-born Irish international this season. 4 goals so far in the campaign for her. Jeff Abrahams urging on Millie Bennett, who he was right to provide the encouragement. She wasn't far away in what looked at first glance a losing battle. Industrious player, Millie Bennett. As the fullbacks in this Wanderers formation have to be. Tactical approach from Jeff Abrahams that sees them operate usually in the absence of wingers. Fullbacks provide the attacking threat. Quite the case today. Harada. It's a clever pass from Condon. Affords a bit of space and opportunity for Sarah Morgan. Up the line for Wirtz. Adelaide need numbers in the box. Good covering work by Poppy Hooks. It's going to be coming back the other way again. Wirtz. Great touch from Condon. Cross not half bad. It's a swing and a miss from Hodgson. So keep the Reds in spell. Hodgson. And that one is going to be asking a little too much of Morgan.
You're running towards Annie. Stop running to her.
It's a risky pass from Ungsad. Morgan not quite able to win it back. Perhaps it'll afford the opportunity for the Wanderers to break. Talia Yunus has to wait for the numbers to arrive, and that affords Adelaide all the time required to snuff out the transitional threat. These Wanderers fans who have turned out in Ruti Hill really been enjoying performances from the red and black of late. They've had to wait a long time to translate that to a result at Wonderland. 10 games since their last win at this venue, in front of their home faithful, where they have defending to do at the moment. Works. Easy pickings for Amy Chisari. The toughest tacklers in the Ninja A-League, Amy Chisari. This time it's gotten the better of her. She was the one who came off worse for wear. It was dogged defending, but that angle told the story. Not much of the ball got plenty of the player. Sarah Morgan, who's been back in the Reds' starting fold in recent weeks. Fifth game in a row she's featured for the Reds after only 2 in the first 11 rounds of the season. What can she produce from this dead ball? It's a decent clip to the back post. Tonkin peeled away, but couldn't get convincing purchase.
All right, girls, well done. Let's take the ball for a bit. Just keep it. Let's
Wanderers able to deal with that test fairly comfortably in the end.
Drop a line, drop a line, Keely, drop a line.
So still goalless as we approach the 21st minutes at Wanderers Football Park. Adelaide United, in fairness, couldn't have come much closer. Secondary effort from Fiona Wirtz cleared off the line. Not to spare, though. It took us 22 minutes to get the opening goal from Emily Hodson last time these two met. We ended up with 7 by the full-time whistle, so things can change very quickly in the Ninja A-League, and it has been a day of goal scoring. Melbourne City and Brisbane Roar out a 7-goal game in Casey. Canberra United getting a late win against Sydney FC as well. Brooks has done plenty of defending of this defensive flank for the Wanderers so far. Harrison has to head for home. Karmas will leave it up for the most willing party, which that time was Sarah Morgan.
Lock in. Yep, win.
It's the right idea from Mungsad. Didn't work out to the advantage of Yuan Kong. That's really a very clever turn from Erin Healy. The ball was a smart one too, but just slipped under the studs of Fiona Wirtz.
Next one, all good.
Just a player who really can create quite a lot out of very little, Fiona Wirtz. This can Erin Healy.
Come on, you must win, yeah?
Second ball in here, second ball in here. Yep, second ball.
Yeah, well done.
Matos. Cern has a hot pass into Jasari. Harrison nearly had it taken off her by Erin Healy. Drops at the lap of Ungsad. Wants to play a bending ball. It's a really good one too for Talia Yunus. Tolan trying to hold her up. Kong.
Get the box!
Talia Yunus, left-footed cross. Well, there was 3 Wanderers in the middle, but none of them particularly aerially gifted, and you might have been able to hear the constructive feedback of Jeff Abrahams to Yuan Kong, who was happily contributing to the build-up on the left-hand side, but a striker of her stature, the head coach really wanted her to be in the box in that situation. Prodded forward for Fiona Wirtz.
Inna, run!
That's the line perfectly for the Englishwoman.
Fight the line! Inna, cover!
Hodgson slips the ball for Condon. It's better stuff from the Reds. Ball to the top of the box. Heavy first touch from Wirtz. Can't get the shot away. Maybe Sarah Morgan can. But it didn't dip in time to require any goalkeeping work for Sham Karmas. Has come closer. And Fiona Wirtz as yet.
Hold. Don't get too deep.
Missed in the air by Kong. Tonkin
Second ball, come in.
pumping it up and away. It's been a really evenly fought contest so far. Adelaide United with the best chance of the game, but both sides happy to trade spells of possession. Experiencing similar issues, trying to break those defensive lines. Poppy hooks is one of the reasons why Adelaide United have found that difficult so far. That left flank has become a real reliable attacking threat for Adelaide this season. You often see Emily Hodson really being encouraged to bomb on from left back, get involved in the attacking play, as does Matilda McNamara as well. Wirtz picks the gap for Erin Healy. The cutback is inside for Condon. Chisari takes it off the toes of the Reds midfielder. Healy, Adelaide building now. Slid across for Taranto, but Cern, her former Western United teammate, coming up with the block. Morgan fires it in, but teammates further afield, not exactly on the same wavelength. Thomas in no hurry. Kong picking it up. Falls over. Western Sydney Wanderers want to whistle. Rachel Mitchinson does not oblige. Adelaide continue forward unperturbed.
Where's the threat? Good, Hodgie, good. Keep threatening, good.
Adelaide United looking to build from deep. It's been an inter A-League season into which they have built. It was a very slow start for them. Just one win in their opening 7 games. Only a handful of goals scored in that stretch. They have changed that of late. It's going to drop straight to Sham Khamis. Wirtz will provide the pressure. Yes, Eunice, ever since that 1-0 defeat away to Perth Glory back in December,
You can't let it turn there.
he feels like he's settled this side into the possession game he wants them to play. But for that 3-1 blip away to Wellington a couple of weeks ago on the radar, it's working. Condon, numbers forward this time for Adelaide. Fiona Wirtz trying to break into open space. Healy looking to do the same. Now Morgan. Still Sarah Morgan. And the purchase just lacking from a midfielder who's been a willing shooter so far, despite just the 1 goal in her 67 inter A-League appearances. Very good goal, in fairness, last season against Western United. But save for that one supreme scare. It's all been fairly comfortable for Sham Khamis so far.
Keep it central, keep it central.
Make it big.
Let her jump, make her jump.
Taranto. Stands for McNamara, who launches long, looking for Fiona Wirtz. The Adelaide bench applaud the intent. Wirtz gets the ball into the box. It's missed by the Wanderers' defence. Chisari, no nonsense, straight out for a Reds throw. A dangerous one for the Wanderers' defence at Just dipped into that corridor of uncertainty. Thomas collects. Amy Harrison has come out worse for wear. As Fiona Wirtz tried her darndest to make something of that loose ball. Two Wanderers in the wars as a result of this. I don't think there was too much ill intent from Fiona Wirtz. I think she tried to slam on the brakes, but when you're coming in at that speed, they only do so much. The heat today not requiring it, but the Wanderers players have taken the chance to grab themselves a quasi drinks break. Kong has had her work cut out for her. Atop the Wanderers formation, of course. She's back into that lone striker role at the moment. After the devastating news of Holly Casper's season-ending knee injury sustained in the Sydney Derby. One of the impressive facets of this Wanderers' winning run, that they are doing it in spite of a number of first-team absentees. As they lost Chloe Berryhill a few weeks ago at this venue. Unfortunately, we lost her to the Ninja A-League at large. It was meant to be the final season of her career, curtailed by injury. And the Korean attacker Sunny also out for the season. So only 3 players in the Wanderers injury ranks, but all of them season-ending. Harada bounces back to Bennett. Inside, not able to collect with her teammates. Lily Bennett and Sarah Morgan showing some charitable spirit there, giving the ball back to one another. Adelaide have clearly done their homework on Wanderers throws. Very keen to get 2 markers to the presence of Yuan Kong every time one opens up. It's a good pass to open up the field. Harrison gets the head down and drives. Adelaide produced the stop. Tanika Matos. It's the applause of the bench. Tireless running. Incredibly now, Danica Matos, a picture of consistency in the Ninja A-League. She makes today her 99th consecutive appearance for the Wanderers without missing a game. The longest streak ever is Cass Davis, 125. And the athlete that Danica Matos is, you would bet on her breaking that at some point in the future. Healy. Matos for company. Healy doesn't like what she sees further afield. Wanderers really set in their shape here. And the shape nearly pays dividends for them. This is the sort of setup that the reigning premiers, the ladder leaders Melbourne City, found so frustrating in midweek. Wanderers getting in there. Defensive shape, stacking numbers behind the ball, and Adelaide at the moment finding it tricky to break down. doubt that the Reds would have studied it in midweek. City having 21 shots in that game without success. Aren't they going for a Wanderers defence who, to that point, had conceded more than any other in the Ninja A-League? Continuing to hold firm, though. Hodson pushing forward, pushing wide to Aaron Healy, who opens up the angle for a cross. Side-footed away by Alana Cern. More controlled by Kong. It's a hopeful switch for Talia Yunus. Condon. Beautiful footwork. The Reds veteran. Once again, another solid stop from Poppy Hooks.
Hang in there, hang in there. Expect it once we win it 2-0.
Great find for Jeff Abrahams. Bringing her back to the Ninja A-League fold after a couple of years in the NPL. McNamara's breaking through. She wants to go it herself. Wanderers come up with a block. Danger not averted. Works inside, away by Alana Cern. Poppy Hooks will have to spend a couple of seconds getting the wind back into the system. As Matilda McNamara, the centre-backs, thought, well, if my attacking teammates aren't going to do it, I may as well step up and do it myself. And Poppy Hooks bore the brunt of that intent. And she may yet have more work to do, as a corner awaits for the visiting Reds. Very solid set-piece scorers this season, Adelaide. Condon's ball in, header missed at the back post. Good defending by Yuan Kong. Taranto recycles. And the fresh air swing from Bennett works out in the end to the advantage of Sham Khamis.
Recover easy, good talks, bravo.
Matos. Kong. It's been a few minutes since we had a nice spell of attacking threat for the Wanderers. Could that change here?
Central, Sarah. Sarah, hold there.
Yunus back to Cern, who nearly lost the ball. Chisari was the necessary and swift reinforcement.
Mill.
Hooks decides to go it alone. Inside, knocking it back to her. Still going, Poppy Hooks. Gets the cross in. Did it take a touch? Rachel Mitchinson says yes.
Talia.
So the Wanderers will get a turn
Find a pass. If there's a run, play it.
to give Adelaide United something to think about as Jeff Abrahams dishes out the instructions from the sideline. Talia Yunus's corner deliveries of late have been bang on the money. Here's another. It filters out to the back stick, and it misses every single head in the box. And Millie Bennett crashes in to rid it from the feet of Fiona Wirtz. Talia Yunus rather fell victim to the commentator's curse that time.
Alyssa, leave her. Stay central. Stay central. Now go. Now go. Your arms just covered there. Good. Same again. Amy, you can go with her. Amy. Anna, just watch this. Good. Cross run. Alyssa, get in on the 6 now. Get in on the 6.
Really intriguing to hear how specifically and directly Jeff Abrahams is doling out his recommendations from the sideline when the Wanderers are out of possession. Individual instructions for almost every player as to where they should be, who they should be marking. As Matos is on the right-hand side now. Drives at Emily Hodson, swings the ball in. Eunice swings a boot to it. It sits up for Millie Bennett. And at full stretch. And Millag reels it in. Don't often see Tanika Matos on this flank, but Jeff Abrahams has swapped the fullbacks and it nearly paid dividends.
No, Anna, go! Anna, on her! Don't let it turn! Good, Alyssa.
Yeah, good, Hodgie, good. This way. Yep, this way.
Healy. Been a bit on the periphery side in the last few minutes.
Alyssa, if it comes here, come again.
Perhaps the fact that she's dropping so short to try and pick up the ball suggestive of that. And she'll look to support Isabel Hodgson. And she receives it, Erin Healy. Harrison in the way. Bennett picking it off. Will Eunice be able to keep it alive?
That's not off her. See that from here.
Rachel Mitchinson
Can't see the
felt
line.
otherwise.
See that it came off them.
Dissenting from the court of public opinion on that occasion.
No, what's the point? Is we kicked it out.
And again, Yuan Kong goes down. And the whistle materializes. Inside the final 5 minutes of the first half. Can Adelaide United find the opener they were so close to exacting?
Talia, if it comes this side, defend narrower.
Will the Wanderers find a way to hit the front at home?
And this is the same. If it goes outside, narrow.
Carry their stellar form back to their home turf.
Yuan, have to get there. Yuan. Good, Talia, up. Doesn't need to be deep, just narrow.
Tolland runs out of real estate. Wanderers' defensive shape when they get set into it, continuing to frustrate. Taranto, ever the competitor, comes away from the 50-50 with the ball. Look how quickly these Wanderers' numbers get themselves behind the play. Tonkin.
Come on. More of an emphasis.
Kamara, it's going to screw its way away from Healy, but she is able to keep it in and keep it in play. McNamara measures the cross and Wirtz couldn't latch onto it in the way she would have hoped. Second chance perhaps. Wirtz trying to twist and turn. She goes to ground. Big wave of the arms from Rachel Mitchinson. Let's be said, it looked trips to the turf more in hope than genuine anticipation. Tolland away from the reaches of Talia Eunice.
Still just in a half position, just watch Hodgie.
Keep going. Come on, Yuan, drop off, Yuan. Get off and have a breather. Come on, back.
Been an engaging battle so far, the one between Fiona Wirtz and Alana Cern. Big test today for Cern. It's been largely out in the cold in the last few weeks. A string of unused substitute appearances came to an end late on against Melbourne City. Found herself second fiddle to the likes of Poppy Hooks and Wong Ying.
Switch on in, focus, focus.
There's 1 minute. It was added on to the first half by Charlotte Flynn. Time enough for one final chance for either of these two sides to open the scoring. Eunice. I mean, flick, but Tolan did enough. It's been a real scrap in parts, this one. Both teams fighting doggedly. And Saad given one to Chase. And chase it down she will. How generous will Rachel Mitchinson be? Well, before we consider that question, attention turns to Mel Taranto.
Nearly, just cover.
It's the incident that saw her come a cropper.
Get organised there, Tom. Just get organised.
It was a bit of an awkward landing for the Reds midfielder. This would not be how Adelaide United would want to end the first half. Of course, her sister Adriana will be watching on in nervous wait. Just immediately the right hand went to the right leg, that calf area. Seems as though it's going to be all good at first glance. She's got that heavy strapping on the left knee as well. So Adelaide United will see out the first half with 10. Bennett. Will Rachel Mitchinson allow the corner? The answer is no. And it is goalless at the break in the final game of round 16. Adelaide United and Western Sydney came into this game with red-hot form. And as yet, they are yet to find it in front of goals. Poppy Hooks has had plenty of defending to do, as Adelaide United have pressed their case for the opener. They were the team that went closest through Fiona Wirtz. Her effort on goal cleared off the line by the Wanderers' defence. And in the final game of round 16, it is all to play for at the break. The halftime score, Western Sydney 0, Adelaide United 0. From the first half, it was a hard-fought game, but this was the big chance of the opening half. Fiona Wirtz, it wasn't the cleanest contact as she caught it off a deflection from Erin Healy, but it still required the most desperate of defending from Poppy Hooks to thwart it. Adelaide United, they did have their joy from set-piece situations, but Tilda McNamara's effort, one of a number of headers that were wayward and a couple of siders as well. This was venomous from Erin Healy, but inaccurate. It was not to be. A fourth goal against the Wanderers for her in the space of as many games. And the Wanderers were able to give Adelaide's defence something to think about late. Magtos's ball missed by Eunice, and the fullback at the opposite flank took it into the palms of Ilona Melag. Two 17-year-olds going head-to-head. The Reds keeper coming out on top. The stats reflect the story of the side who have come the closest to scoring. Adelaide took control of the possession. They took control of the stats. The shots as well, they are yet to take control of the scoreboard. Will that change in the second 45? It is a big second stanza to come on the other side of the break.
The only place to see every A-League, Combank Matildas and Combank Socceroos game live. Stream every game, every goal and every moment live on Paramount Plus.
Welcome back to Wanderers Football Park. Still goalless in the final game of round 16 in the Ninja A-League between Adelaide United and Western Sydney Wanderers. Adelaide have tried their darndest. Plenty of shots in and around the goal of Sham Karmas in a game that has been hotly contested. Plenty of fiery physical action. Neither side finding the opener as yet. These Wanderers fans who have been waiting for this strong form that they've been in to come to Wonderland, well, they're still waiting. You can see Holly Caspers there in your picture, the injured Wanderers player, wishing her all the best in her recovery. And of course, don't forget, we've got the Asian Cup right around the corner. It's just 21 days now. We had the launch event in WA last week where the Matildas will kick off the tournament, and we send our A-Leagues reporter Nick Stoll down to take in the action.
Well, it is 1 month to go until the Women's Asian Cup starts here on Perth soil. The very first game of the tournament, the Matildas up against the Philippines.
Go Matildas!
Mabuhay!
Well, one thing about it is it's in the best place in the world, and that's Western Australia. You couldn't get anything better than that.
Oh, it's incredible. It's, 60,000 people. Hopefully it's at Optus. It's going to be a fantastic atmosphere. We saw how good it was when the Matildas played the Philippines here last time. The sellout crowd, the noise the crowd generates with K-pop Demon Hunter here as well. It's puts Perth on the map.
As a player before I used to play, how well you played was really determined on how prepared you are. We are prepared. And, I will say we've delivered a tournament in 18 months instead of 14 years. But we're riding off the back of the love of the Matildas, so we've got good runs on the board.
It's not just Australia that's going to be here. There are 11 other nations that are going to come here to Perth.
So come to the stadium, get your ticket as soon as possible.
We already bought a ticket since last year, September. Every time the international game or the over East, and now it's in the Perth, and I'm very touched to us. And I wish everybody can come. I know Wednesday against to Japan, it's hard, but we will try. And everybody here, we all come to there. Nalu 1, Nalu 2, Nalu 3, 4, 5, Nalu 7, 11. Vamos!
Yeah! As you can see, this is a football city. People love it. The weather's fantastic. It's going to be an amazing tournament, and already 1 month out, people are excited here in Perth.
Oh, that's so awesome. All the cultures coming together. And thank you, Nick, for that incredible piece as well. But Aish, Matilda's squad not out yet, but what's your feelings ahead of the tournament? What do you make of the makeup of the squad?
I'm actually feeling more confident after our last set of internationals against New Zealand. I'm getting the feeling that the cohesion is getting back, the confidence is back. I think some of the play in that, particularly that first game against New Zealand, was what we want to see from the Matildas, playing with freedom, playing with some bravery, and seeing players like Emily Van Egmond, coming back into form. We need the depth of the squad. We can't just rely on one goal scorer, even having Sam come back in. I think Joe Montemuro's been wonderful. Already you can see a huge change in the players, and that excites me for this tournament. I was probably a little bit worried previously, but after those 2 sets of internationals,
I think we're looking good up front, Aisha. There's no doubt about that. You're going to have Sam Kerr, Caitlin Ford's in form, Emily Van Egmond will be either up front or leading through the top part of the field. You also saw Mary Fowler get back on the park this weekend. So that is, all great things towards what we want to see, and that's lots of goals.
That's it, lots of goals. I think just the depth of the squad. I think we saw during the World Cup, there was the starting 11 and probably 3 substitutes. I think that depth in the squad, and again, not relying on just one goal scorer and people coming into form, means that we're in great shape to really be competitive at this tournament.
Same as going from Wanderers. Yeah. Straight down the freeway, straight up. Oh, yeah. same time. Yeah. I'll be home by before lunch.
We're back at Wanderers Football Park, still waiting for the opening goal of the last game of round 16 in the Ninja A-League between the Western Sydney Wanderers and Adelaide United, but we haven't had those same goal-scoring struggles elsewhere in Sydney today. Let's have a look back at one of the earlier games in today's Ninja A-League action between Sydney FC and Canberra United. Canberra United coming up 2-1 winners in the end. Beth Gordon getting the scoring going, and the goal was good. What about the celebration? It's like watching pro clubs and all the different players do their own celebration. Sydney, they were able to break back, courtesy of a goal that Sally James won't be looking back on it any time soon, but Madison Asen happy with the goal against her former side. And it all went a bit awry for the Sky Blues. Kirsty Fenton bringing down Michelle Heyman. The last player red card challenge that saw Sydney FC go down to 10. And Canberra United, well, that set them up for a great finish to the game. 86 minutes on the clock. Mary Stanich-Floody against her old side, outside of the box, bang, past Heather Hinds. A big win for Canberra United in their quest to reach the finals this season. And perhaps that is some inspiration for both of these two sides as the second half awaits at Wanderers Football Park. It is a head-to-head game in the Ninja A-League that across 22 meetings has never gone goalless. And both of these sides will be looking to continue that trend as they look to keep their solid form going. Wanderers fighting to go 4 wins on the spin, 5 games unbeaten. Adelaide United looking to extend a run that's seen them drop just 1 game in 7. Both of those streaks remain a live prospect with 45 minutes to play in Sydney's West. Adelaide United went the closer in the first half. 9 shots to the Wanderers 3. And an effort from Fiona Wirtz cleared off the line, the best chance of the evening's action. Remember that Adelaide are also looking to defend their run of 8 straight wins against the Wanderers, 10 games unbeaten. Haven't been troubled by the red and black team from New South Wales since the 14th of November 2019. Kyra Cooney-Cross won it for the Wanderers in the 92nd minute. Harrison, the only player left from that side. She'll be hoping to channel her youthful charges to recapturing that magic in the second half that remains. Sarah Morgan. Zoe Tolan, Talia Eunice giving chase.
Ready for long.
Well, the Wanderers have been a second half side this season. 15 goals scored this campaign, 11 of them coming in the second half. They're a team that does tend to come to life late, albeit often because they have found themselves chasing leads this season. You can't help but wonder whether that will be, or how that will be impacted by their midweek football. It's their third game in the space of 8 days. Kong. Clever stuff from the Chinese international. Yuan Kong driving forward. A huge chance for the Wanderers. Blazed away by Yuan Kong. Now that is their best patch of attacking play for the evening. And it came from a moment of individual inspiration. Yuan Kong did so much of the hard work, just couldn't reward herself with the finish. A slow start for her in Wanderers colours. Didn't make her debut Yuan Kong until round 6, a goalless Sydney Derby draw. She's picked up her output of late. 2 goals, 2 assists in the last 6 games. Wanderers' 4th shot of the evening, by far their biggest, but danger at the other end now. Here comes Fiona Wirtz. And she is uncharacteristically profligate in that sort of situation. Still looking to recapture the form that saw her hit 11 in the Ninja A-League last season. I think she knew that on the non-preferred right foot, she might always have been fighting a losing battle. Poked away by Zoe Tolland. Kong trying to glance it for Talia Yunus. Pushed and away. And that one just unfortunately flicks off the body of Alyssa Rungsad. Last time she played Adelaide United, came on at the break and scored in a handful of minutes. Her first Ninja A-League goal at 17 years old. Just had the feeling of a game where subs could be actioned sooner rather than later. Some serious talent on the Adelaide bench in particular. Adriana Taranto, Dylan Holmes on the comeback trail from injury. Chelsea Dorber awaiting her 100th Ninja A-League appearance on the sideline as well. Both coaches trusting in their starting 11s for now. Healy able to pick that one up and drive towards the Wanderers' defence. Erin Healy.
That's next level, eh?
A wry smile on the face of the American. I wonder if that might have come off both boots. So the Wanderers were scrambling. In the end, the Adelaide attacker made it easy for them. He's been a prolific goal scorer since signing for Adelaide. Much like Adelaide this season, not as prolific away from home. Only 3 of her 12 goals coming away from South Australia. Adelaide have only scored 3 themselves on the road this season. Rachel Mitchinson, despite Adelaide's protestations, is going to be awarding the Wanderers a free kick. Too much attention showed by Zoe Tolland to Talia Yunus. Adelaide's case was that Eunice had a hand of Tolan's shirt. You can make your own mind up on that replay. Set pieces of late have been the Wanderers' best routes to a goal. Can that prove itself true again here? Wanderers subs watching on. As Talia Eunice winds the ball into the box. It's awkward for Melak, who had to backtrack to collect it, but collect it she did. Two Australian youth international teammates bringing the best out of one another. Benetton and Saad being urged forward. The Wanderers Football Park grandstand at their backs.
Amy, keep that for us, please.
Accuracy figure illustrative of the dominance of possession that Adelaide have largely controlled, and Wanderers' difficulty in finding breaks through the line.
Just stay narrow, just stay narrow.
They'll get close, open up the line behind you.
Charlie, even narrower, even narrower.
Tolland. Eunice dropping in to try and cover. Healy. Taranto not able to trap. Chisari finding these similar struggles. Harrison knocks it back from whence it came.
Sorry, Chisari, that is. Chisari, keep the ball.
So we would make the argument that despite the form lines of the two sides, given the ladder positions, Adelaide United, the greater impetus on them to go chasing for the win today. So put them into the top four ahead of Brisbane Roar, who went down to Melbourne City by a scoreline of 5-2 today.
Watch the runners dropping in, watch them dropping in.
Top six that is only separated by 6 points at the moment.
Chisari, get in there!
Adelaide building here. Hodson stood up nicely by Bennett. And clears to Black acclaim.
Amy, we got to get hold of it. Just keep it, we'll be right then.
This trend that we saw in the first half, this nippiness, both teams fairly generous in terms of offering free kicks to the opposition with small itinerant fouls. It's continued into the second half so far.
Sit, you on!
Sydney Wanderers, for their part, the point would pull them further away from Sydney FC on the bottom of the table, which I'm sure they would appreciate, but a win today, up to 19 points they go, and given the tightness of the table, could put them on course for an unlikely late push towards the finals, albeit with less games remaining than some of their competitors. To believe there's only a handful left for either side after this one. We've got 2 weeks remaining until we break for the Asian Cup, at which point there will only be 3 rounds remaining in the season. Both these sides still have something to fight for. Harada. Whipping it towards Talia Yunus. A few Wanderers players not happy with how they felt Zoe Tolan tried to control that. They've won the ball back anyway. Chisari. Bennett's touch. Offline, Hodson. Robbed of it by Hooks. Good judgment by the young defender. Taranto. Tricky turn, pushes past her marker, and still going Melissa Taranto. It's a wonderful run from the midfielder. Does it have an end product in its conclusion? The answer is no. Healy, top of the box for Adelaide United, twisting and turning. Red and black bodies in the way. Is this game just opening up here? Tonkin. Sliding for Wirtz. Morgan. Oh, how good is that from Emily Condon? And now Erin Healy darting her way towards goal. Wanderers stacking numbers behind the football again. Morgan punching it to Matilda McNamara. It's McNamara! It's off the post and in for an own goal. The Reds find the breakthrough on the road. Danica Matos, the unfortunate party who turns it in to her own net, but Adelaide United will take it. And the endeavour of Matilda McNamara is rewarded with the opener at Wanderers Football Park. Adelaide United just turned up the heat for a minute or two, and the pressure paid. McNamara taking the responsibility on herself. Danica Matos with a level of misfortune that could only be explained by walking under a ladder in midweek. A player who plays with the heart on the sleeve and needs red and black. It's a tough one to take, but Adelaide will take it. And now they'll take their chance to make some subs. Ella Buchanan's come on for the Wanderers. And amongst a triple change here, we're going to see a milestone moment for Chelsea Dorber. Dylan Holmes continues her injury return. Adriana Taranto on for Emily Condon. And last but certainly not least, it is Chelsea Dorber for game number 100 in the Ninja A-League and for Adelaide United. And a full circle moment as well, bringing up the century with the captain's armband. And against the club where her career started as a 17-year-old 9 years ago. So a nice moment for Chelsea Dorber and work to do for the Wanderers, whose 4-game winless run all of a sudden is under threat. Kong. Got it through the legs of Tonkin, didn't retrieve it the other side. Adriana Taranto. The Wanderers' defence will be oh so frustrated by the concession of that opening goal. It did afford the Adelaide central defender too much space, but not much you can do. And fate deals you that sort of hand. You can't say they didn't invite the pressure. It's a perfect situation though for Theo Siunis' side. They take the 1-0 lead just as the fresh legs come on. And should they extend their advantage now, they'll have every confidence of going on for what would be just their second road win of this season. Dylan Holmes onto the field, straight onto corner duty. It's a decent corner too. And McNamara's head wayward. But she continues to threaten. Awesome ball from Dylan Holmes. Makuara just not quite timing the leap. Adelaide have really got a grip on this one now. Erin Healy driving forward. Contorting left and right. Dorba. And she would love to come on to score a milestone goal in the milestone match. She's got a great record against the Wanderers, Chelsea Dorba. Melissa Taranto, joined by her twin sister Adriana on the pitch now. Tolan's early ball in, swing and a miss from Cern, and Karmas is able to stop it from becoming an Adelaide corner.
Straight line, time.
Chisari showed too much of the football to Dylan Holmes.
Let him come. Put your foot on it.
And the bad news for the Wanderers is, across this season and last, that is the 20th time that Adelaide United have scored the first goal of a game. And they have not lost a single one over the previous 19. They've only dropped the 3 points from this position twice in the last season and a bit. This is a different Wanderers side. They're playing with confidence. They're drilling it in for Talia Yunus, who takes it off the toes of Melag, or rather the gloves. It's confidence boosting nonetheless for the Wanderers. They know they can come back in games now. They did it in the Sydney Derby, and if they can do it in that game, I feel like they can do it in any. Not to mention Melbourne City in midweek. Chisari restoring possession to the hosts. Tolan side footing clear.
Relax. Keep it central. Keep it there, Fox. Put your foot on it. Let him come.
This Yunus just
Someone's going to jump.
wants his side to take a beat.
Keep it there. Good. Sorry, prepare. Age free.
A bit of order to what's been a chaotic last couple of minutes. Just a bit too much meat on that from Harrison. This was the moment that made Ilona Melag nervous. She went in to claim it and didn't. The Adelaide defence, which has been largely untroubled, managed the situation. Mel Taranto asked the question of the Wanderers' defence. They provide the answer. It's a shallow clearance from Karmas. Wanderers can't work it out of danger. Dorba, Chelsea Dorba. She's hunting the goal in her 100th. It's not going to happen that time. Kong wins it in the air. Ungsad dropping it back down for the Chinese international, who wants to bring out the pace of Talia Yunus. Being able to win it back. Wanderers want a free kick, they're going to get it. Kong, she's lost her strike partner in Holly Caspers today and in midweek. Hasn't deterred her, she's worked herself into the ground. Now she'll be looking to latch on to the end of a right-footed bender from Talia Yunus. Adelaide defence hold firm. Talia Eunice exact from the dead ball. It's a little bit shallow. It'll sit up for Ungsad. Oh, what a save from Ilona Melag. Top draw to deny a superb strike from the 17-year-old. Not Eunice's best delivery. It fell to the lap of Ungsad. And that's as good as it gets from Ilona Melag. Finger tipped away to deny Ungsad another goal against Adelaide. Eunice's ball, better this time. Hook slept but didn't claim. Ena Harada drives it in low. And the Wanderers will just look to lock it in now. I often wonder with goalkeepers who haven't been heavily involved in the ebb and flow of a game, how they will respond when called into action. There's your answer in the case of Ilona Melag. Well, she's lacked in quantity of saves today. She just made up for in quality. Wanderers are turning to their bench. Ena Harada's race is run. And for the first time since round 2, we're going to get a chance to see another of the Wanderers' young talents come on in, Alvina Kashaba. She enters the fray alongside Kush LaRue. Recently returned from a long injury layoff. Kush LaRue, first home game since her injury return against the Mariners, which means she's yet to lose a single game this year. Kush LaRue with the Wanderers. She'll be very keen to keep that streak going. The upshot means it's a well-earned rest for Yuan Kong. Harrison back to Karmas.
Squeeze up, squeeze up, squeeze up.
Forces Harrison into a bit of a cul-de-sac, so clearing along the preferred option. Works. Adriana Taranto. Still going, Taranto. Not off Danica Matos. Out for an Adelaide corner. In and out of the side in the last few weeks. Adriana Taranto, having performed really impressively in this slot on the right side of the Adelaide attack.
Ready to defend the space.
She'll be playing with a point to prove. Two arms aloft from Dylan Holmes. Another flat ball. Wanderers out this time. Holmes with the second crack. Wanderers away again. Taranto. Adriana Taranto. Holding up at the edge of the box. Low cross in from Holmes. Wanderers block. Taranto now. It's a interestingly poised final 20 at Wanderers Football Park. Adelaide chasing insurance. And Wanderers' confidence that they can find a leveler has started to grow. Dorba drops it over the top. Holmes has stayed onside. Chance brewing here for the Reds. Away by Harrison. Crucial intervention.
Press on the ball. Press on the ball.
The fresh legs of Kush LaRue will look to trust her pace. But Adelaide headed off at the pass through
Just got to keep that for us.
Emily Hodson. Taranto drops it on a dime for Wirtz, whose first touch broke into open space. Second was great, third was good too. Karmas gets her body in the way.
Sam, try and play. We're better when we play.
Jeff Abraham's quick to Discouraged the long ball option from Sham Khamis. Which was great play from Fiona Wirtz. She can be so devastating when she gets onto that preferred left foot. Wasn't to be that time. Wanderers unbeaten run at stake at home. Kashaba. Muscled off it by the tenacious Adriana Taranto. It's not just their physical appearance that tells you that Melissa and Adriana are twin relations. That uncompromising attack on the ball when it's there to be won clearly links them as well. Adelaide United will feel they've got an advantage on the scoreline that reflects their advantage on the score sheet, or on the stat sheet rather.
Win.
Tonkin.
Alyssa, you gotta go too!
Wanderers putting on the press. An advantage played by Rachel Mitchinson. Hodson for Healy. Buchanan.
Lock in.
Passbacks have to meet the ball.
Thwarts the Irish international.
Lock in.
Mel Taranto. It was a hot football for Dorber. She was able to control. The stand-in Adelaide captain able to supply it to her teammates further afield. It'll be a free kick going the way of Talia Yunus, who's come into more of a central position after those substitutions from Jeff Abrahams. Created more chances than any other Wanderer this season. Hoping to make a few more. As Western Sydney go chasing in the final 15.
Yeah, we got it, here we go. Yes.
Harrison got caught in a bit of a halfway space. Khamis heeds the earlier instructions of Jeff Abrahams to prioritise playing it at feet. Mel Taranto.
Central, good.
Adelaide have been one of the most ball-dominant sides this season in the Ninja A-League. It's been the modus operandi under Theo Siunis. It's continued this evening, 67% possession. It's an incredible figure. Stat that counts, the scoreboard you can see on your screen, shows a game that still hangs in the balance.
Hey, keep moving to find as much as you can.
It's perhaps just a bit of tiredness creeping in from Poppy Hooks, who's had to be on her guard all day to defend the likes of Erin Healy and Fiona Wirtz. Holland angles a ball for Chelsea Dorber, who takes it in stride. More often than not, the Wanderers have had the answer to those crosses from the flanks. They've come the way of the Reds.
Jump early.
Toronto drops it into the lap of Kashaba, but wins it straight back. And the space is starting to open up for Adelaide. Healy Wirtz didn't know the ball was coming her way. Buchanan. Can the Wanderers muster a late push? They've not gone 5 games unbeaten since their record run without defeat back in 2019. 6 games in the year they last made the finals. It started with a win against Adelaide. As their run about to end with a defeat to the Reds. Chisari. There's a bit of time and space for Poppy Hooks to march forward. It's time and space she does not use to her advantage. Chisari. Buchanan's early ball, it'll drift out to the back stick. Eunice. Matos now. Dominica Matos's delivery. Chisari at the top of the box. And now Talia Eunice to curl. Or rather, not curl, straight down the throat of Ilona Melag. Can understand why she went for it from that distance, Eunice. Her one and only Inter A-League goal came from that exact same range back in round 7 against the Mariners. Goal of the week winner at the time. Only 11 more minutes for the Reds to manage on the road, although this could be chaos for them. Rue, back to Buchanan. Wanderers fans urging their team forward. The cross into the box. Headed up but not away by Adelaide. That one is more like it. They sat deep in their defensive shape, trying to stifle Adelaide for so long in this game. It's the Wanderers now throwing numbers forward. Kashaba. And they find the first player with her cross. It's a game that feels primed either for a Wanderers equaliser or a Reds second on the breakaway. Melag. They well know that she's staring down the barrel of a 3rd clean sheet for the season. 4th for the Reds. They will be keen to keep it. Taranto fires it into the feet of Erin Healy. Holmes. Intricate passing from Adelaide. Pretty play. Top draw stuff. Fiona Wirtz breaking away now. How they would love to seal a second at the end of a move like this. Well, Taranto to Adriana. The twins combine. Dorber's ball in. Will it drop for Wirtz? It won't. Chisari winning back her own ball. The second pass to Kush-Larue is successful. She gets the head down, hurdles forward, clearing the space for Buchanan. He receives it again. McNamara standing tall. Adelaide United's defence digging in, as they had to do last week to see out the win against Melbourne City.
Dylan, gotta hold the middle.
Perhaps in moments like this is where the Wanderers do feel a little bit the absence of their injured players. We haven't got the likes of a Chloe Berryhill or Holly Caspers to start. With younger and younger players to call on off the bench, and the Wanderers do trust their talent. They do have significant injuries in attack. Cern. Holmes. Faint footwork, couldn't find the line-breaking ball. Nor could Harrison. It's a big 8 minutes at the end of round 16.
Squeeze up, squeeze up. Just be ready for lock.
I mentioned there are only a couple of games left before the Asian Cup break. The Reds have only got one after this. They've got the bye coming up. Keep up this solid form before a break, they'll be very happy. And if they could seal it here, they'll be delighted. Erin Healy. Chelsea Dorber. Wanderers assembling their rear guard. Adriana Taranto does eventually reward the run of Healy. Stood up by Eunice. Danica Matos. Oh, this is the Wanderers throwing a bit of caution into the wind. Danica Matos coming off for just the second time this season, the second time in over 60-odd games. She's replaced by another graduate of the Wanderers youth ranks. In fact, the first graduate of the Wanderers Girls Academy in Nikita Fasari. Straight into defending work from her. Healy. Easy pickings for Sham Khamis.
Good go, Mel, straight line. Let's get closer to the ball. Healy, closer.
So it's an attack-minded player brought on in place of a defender. Nikita Fasari, only 7 Inter-A-League appearances, but a decent goal-scoring record at NPL level for the Wanderers youth team.
Zoe!
Just searching for the run of Kush LaRue, not able to find it. And Melag will be in no hurry. Clock starting to become the friend of Adelaide United.
Second ball now.
5 minutes left to play in round 16. Adelaide United holding on to the slenderest of leads, courtesy of an own goal from Danica Matos. After a shot off the post from Matilda McNamara. Taranto couldn't keep it alive. The Wanderers are going to break back and take a point. Keep the unbeaten run alive. They will have to do something that they haven't done this season. Just score a goal past the 85th minute mark. Every second that slips away increases the odds that it'll be an 11th game unbeaten against Western Sydney for Adelaide. And a win that would send them into 4th place on the table. Taranto scrapping with Fazzari. Yunus comes in to win it back for the Wanderers. And trying to breeze past Zoe Tolland and does so. Inside it comes, there's not really a willing teammate to reach it. Healy. Adriana Taranto, 3 Wanderers for company, and she submits to the weight of numbers.
Swing, swing, swing. H, we need you this.
And they give the home side,
Mel, look at gaps.
the home fans, something to celebrate. It's looking as though that long-awaited win at Wonderland will continue to slip them by. It's going to, barring a late miracle, trickle past the year mark since their 14th of February win against the Jets. And Adelaide United, by and large, have managed this game particularly well, especially after taking the lead. They have made the ball their friend. They have used it to their advantage. It has helped them elapse valuable seconds.
Healy, 5 minutes, let's go. Healy, 5 minutes. Let's up. Let's go, Mel, let's go.
Chelsea Dorber has mostly had to do defending so far in her 100th Adelaide United and Ninja A-League game. It's only the 5th red to enter the 100 club in the Ninja A-League. It's actually quite nice that this evening all 5 of them have featured for Theos Eunice's side. Amy Harrison dishing out some final words of motivation as stoppage time approaches in the last game of the weekend. Words. Shifts it wide. Taranto, deflected cross. Thomas quick to get the Wanderers on their way.
Get on the ball, Talia. Get to the ball.
Rue being hemmed in by Ella Tonkin. Adelaide will be looking to make life really tricky for the Wanderers in the minutes that remain. Fazzari. 2 hots through the back of Zoe Tolland. They've had to work hard for this win if it holds Adelaide. Have to wear the bruises of the physical challenges we've seen throughout this game, that the latest installments.
Here comes the sub.
As the Reds make a change to kickstart 4 minutes of stoppage at Wanderers Football Park. Karina Rossi is going to come on late to replace Fiona Woods, just as she did at Cooper Stadium last week. Hoping for a late repeat of her last trip to New South Wales when she bagged her first Ninja A-League goal against the Jets.
Hey, underneath, closer to the ball. Hey!
Good footwork from Talia Yunus. It was the right intention from Kashaba, but Saad wasn't making the run that the ball would have rewarded.
Hey, across. Get closer. Get closer to the ball.
Adelaide United. Life on the road has
Hey, lock in, lock in.
been full of trials and tribulations.
Still in there.
The majority so far this season. Of course, to pick up their second road win of the campaign. Advantage played by Rachel Mitchinson. Dorba make the slide rule pass work. Great stuff from Nikita Fazzari. If you're able to beat one Taranto, that is generally only half the battle. The Twin Powers in full force. Eunice has kept that ball alive. Oh, Talia Eunice nearly caught Ilona Melag out with something special. Not to be for the Wanderers. Emily Hodson moving the field of players. Theo Siunis empties the outfielders on his bench, just trying to chew away a bit of extra stoppage. That will mean that Holly Murray makes an Adelaide United appearance for the first time since the last time these two sides went head-to-head back on December 27th. Emily Hodson taking a well-earned rest. Holly Murray looks to see out the game. It's nearly there for Adelaide United. Taranto with an up and under. Karina Rossi checking inside, feeding it to Chelsea Dorber. She wanted to return the favour, but the Wanderers' defence swallowed up the space. Chisari. Brent Lascars defending. Fazari couldn't work the angle to tee up Kashaba. Rossi riding the challenge of Alana Cern. Perhaps Adelaide head for the corner now.
Relax, keep.
So long as they keep a hold of the ball, manage the seconds. Adelaide United's second road win of the season will be assured. They are set to see the final game of the Ninja A-League season playing their way, but they've left the door open and ajar for a moment. Dorber. Karina Rossi. Will she restore the football back to Dorber? She will. Will the Centurion get a chance on goal, or will she look to manage the seconds that remain? Well, it's neither of any, really. She's given away the free kick. How generous is Rachel Mitchinson feeling? Will the Wanderers be afforded one last push? Buchanan forward. The ball is back at the feet of Adelaide United. The Wanderers continuing to scrap. Karina Rossi giving away the free kick. How much time do the Wanderers have left? No more time. Adelaide United get the job done on the road. And it is 9 wins on the spin against the Wanderers for the Reds. Theo Siunis' side had to battle hard, but courtesy of a Danica Matos own goal in the second half, they get the 3 points that send them into 4th spot on the Ninja A-League table ahead of the bye, and bring Western Sydney Wanderers' 4-game unbeaten run to an end at Wanderers Football Park, where the wait for a home win will go on. Chelsea Dorber will celebrate her 100th Adelaide United game with 3 points, as the full-time score is Western Sydney Wanderers 0, Adelaide United 1. Well, that was a scrap from start to finish. A hard-fought contest between Adelaide and the Wanderers. Adelaide could have opened the scoring so much sooner than they did, but for some brilliant defensive work at full stretch by Poppy Hooks to deny Fiona Wirtz. Adelaide had the ascendancy of possession. Erin Healy couldn't replicate her feats of the goal she scored in weeks prior against the Wanderers, or in games prior. And the first half was a tricky one in attack for the Wanderers. The second started brightly. Yuan Kong broke forward, tried to do it all herself, and wasn't a million miles away from doing